Firstly, thank you for your lovely comment and question here. As always, I love all of you guys. I'm a soppy Roo, I know. Hashtag Roo Crew. But I just love you all, and I love that we've got a little community in here and we support each other and bring each other up, not down, and we're supportive and everyone matters here. And yeah, I'm just grateful for all of that. But yeah, how long have you got? But yes, sorry. So when was I first got ill diagnosed? So I've always been kind of ill throughout, kind of a child, not really ill, but not needing medical big interventions, but also had problems with my bowel and bladder and clumsiness, and joint pain, chronic pain, not really knowing kind of what was it about. I was under been under a urologist since I was a young child, like 5, 6 years old, under a proper consultant because I was retained urine and had problems, but they kind of put it down to just being young and not holding my bladder in and stuff, the urine in. I also UTIs, got kidney infections. As I got older, as like a teenager, I got worse infections. I also had constipation, problems with my bowels, had a lot of pain constantly, kind of everywhere, but it puts growing pains, bowels centered IBS. I used to get quite a fast heart rate, anxious, but I thought it was anxiety again. Fainting, anxiety, put it down, things like that. I had my appendix out. It wasn't my appendicitis when I was 16, but again, didn't know what it was. I had problems with periods and the problems basically everywhere, but no one knew what it was. And then as I got to a late teenager, things got worse and worse. And then I had a head injury when I was 19. I can go into more detail about that in a different video. And then basically, eventually, things got worse and worse. And I started passing out more and more and collapsing more and more. Eventually, I got diagnosed with POTS first of all. Then I got sent, but first of all, I got told it was anxiety in my head, you making it up, etc. On the phone, they said it's anxiety. And I was like, how can you tell on the phone it's anxiety? Um, and even in Wickham Hospital, my local hospital, in my local hospital, they didn't know what it was. The guy in 20 years said he's never seen anything like it in his life. My heart rate went from, so he's lying down, I'd be about a normal heart rate, 70, 80. Sat on the edge of bed, went to 150. Stood up, went to 180, then went to 210, the highest. And I would then pass out, and then the crash team coming because then my blood pressure would drop or go really high. And with me, my oxygen levels could drop as well. So it became quite serious. And he was like, in 20 years, I've never seen anything like that. I was sent to London, tilt over test, etc., etc. I was diagnosed with POTS, and then they said about other questions, my joints, my bladder, my bowels. Like, why are you asking about this? And then they said, we think you have EDS, and it's actually all your connective tissue. It's all connected. And it was like, wow. But oh my gosh, at the same time, what is this? Um, and yeah, and then over the next, gosh, it'll be 10 years next year, because I'm 29 next year. So in the next 9 years, things got worse with my body and organs and deteriorated. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you want to know any more info, let me know on specific things. Hope this has been interesting. Yeah, I love you all. Mwah!